Welcome to my humble abode. This is a today's special value that you do not want to miss, because the feeling of making a house a home begins with beautiful decoration. You can see here all of the gorgeous decoration that we have. It comes to us from Wicker Park today, a division of Bethlehem Lights. You have a choice today, and it's a really, really nice choice, because no matter which choice you make, it will be under $50. Right now you're looking at the gorgeous wreath. That wreath is a 24-inch wreath, and what you're seeing are genuine pine cones that have been treated. You're seeing molded tips for realistic looking greenery. You're seeing beautiful berries. You will have a choice of red or white. Right here you're seeing it in the red, and 24 inches in that wreath. We're going to teach you so many different ways to decorate with a wreath. I think you'll really enjoy it. We also have the garland available for you, and the garland of course looks great on a mantle, looks great over a doorway. That is a 6-foot garland. We also have the hanging basket. Now what we did is we flanked right here. These are our hanging baskets, but we got a little creative. Instead of hanging them, we decided to put them in urns. Here you will still get that realistic pine cone. You will get the berries. You will get the molded tips. Absolutely beautiful experience. And then we have the swag, which I have to tell you, I think the swag might be my favorite. Can I head back here and show you this swag? Okay, come on back here. Because this is like so farmhouse chic, I can't help it. Look at that. Look at this beautiful teardrop shape that you're getting in the swag. Think about flanking this. Think about putting this outside on your front door. Think about putting this inside in the mud room. Isn't this amazing? Now here's the deal. This is our final greenery, today's special value of the entire year. And this is also our only greenery, today's special value, that has matching sets as well. So if you want to get the hanging baskets and the garland and the swag, then this is the collection that you want to pick up. Now this is the hanging basket, and you're seeing it here with like this beautiful kind of like coconut-esque holder. You've got the hanging portion to it, of course, and this is our most popular of all 4 pieces right now. Now, I do want to head inside because I want to show you your choices of what you can get in a little bit more clear sense. So you're seeing it decorated here, but why don't you head inside here with me, and we're going to go through. Keep in mind that you can pick up the red berries, or you can pick up the white berries. It'll be up to you. So I'm just going to show you real quickly over here. This is the swag. I just think it's so cute, right? So you've got 2 swags right there, if maybe you want to pick up 2 of these today. You have the garland up top. You have the wreath up there, and then what we did is we took one of those hanging baskets and we popped it right here in our own little basket. H232892 is the item number. We've already had over 500 picked up today, $9.99 on Easy Pay. Now here's another decision that you get to make. And this is nice because you can either have it ship out right now, or you can have it ship out November 29th. So if you decorate for Christmas like immediately right after Halloween, you're like, I'm ready, let's do this. Go ahead and get the immediate shipment. If you say, you know what, I wait until after Thanksgiving, then maybe you're going to do the later shipment, which will be the 29th of November. So we'll hang on to it and then we'll ship it out to you at that point. You have one more choice to make, and that is, do you want the red berries that you're seeing here? Okay, there's the red berries. And then I'm gonna head over to the table over here, because there's white berries on the table that look particularly nice. Come on over here, let me show you the white berries. Oh, isn't this gorgeous as a tablescape? Oh my word. Here it is. Here are the white berries. So it's up to you, red berries, white berries, and whichever combination that you would like to create today. All right, let me introduce you to my friend Michelle Stretch. She's joining us today. Michelle, we got a little sneak peek of your home last night, and I got to tell you, my goodness, what beautiful decorations. Completely turning your house into a home at the holiday seasons. It's so nice to see you today.
Elise, it's nice to see you too. I love that you wore your red.
I had
just
to.
For our holiday collection.
I had
you
to.
Look beautiful there with that. Yeah, so this is our only collection from Wicker Park, and as you mentioned too, Wicker Park is a division of Bethlehem Lights. Bethlehem Lights has been here at QVC for over 2 decades. Everything in that collection is always lit up with lights. But 3 years ago, we brought you a collection called Wicker Park, which is actually a place in Chicago where Bethlehem Lights is our headquarters. So we brought you Wicker Park, and everything is unlit foliage, Gorgeous, realistic greenery that you can use outside as well. Many of you love our spheres, but now we have just this incredible collection of all kinds of things that will look great. This isn't a holiday collection. This is an all winter collection.
Right. Well, and actually, that's one of the reasons that I like the fact that this doesn't have lights, Michelle, is because to me, like lights, this is just a personal opinion, but in my opinion, lights usually signify the holidays for me, whereas this could be more of a winter wonderland for the entire season. So you can think about it that way if you wish. You've got the choice of the red berries, you've got a choice of the white berries. But I'd love to talk about some of the features, Michelle, that make this so different than something that maybe you'd pick up at like an ordinary craft store or a decorator's store.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is extraordinarily realistic, both front and back, by the way.
Yes, and you have that. It's a beautiful grapevine backing, excuse me, on that wreath, also on our swag and our garland. A lot of times we'll say we use a high percentage of molded tips, Elise. This is 100% molded tips. So we have in there, and there's that beautiful backing. So even the backing is really nice. There's a loop at the top for hanging. So what you're seeing there is Douglas fir, noble spruce, red cedar, real pine cones. There's 3 large pine cones on every one of those wreaths, and about a dozen of those smaller pine cones too. So they're just packed full of beautiful woodsy items. I personally love something like this. It feels simplistically elegant, very outdoorsy. You can use it indoor and you can use it outdoors as well. It doesn't matter. It can snow and rain. It doesn't need to be a covered porch. So please feel free to do that.
I'm surprised at the durability of this, the fact that we can use this indoors and outdoors, the fact that we may live in a snowy climate and it's all right to have that outside. And we know that as the weather starts to change and it gets a little bit more gray outside, it's even more and more and more important to have greenery outside, to have the look of life and this freshness. I love that you're showing it here decorated with lights. If you wanted to go ahead and put some string lights in there from Bethlehem Lights, sure, why not? Of course you can. But for today, this is a really nice opportunity, Michelle, to get, no matter which one you're choosing, home today under $50. We're already very busy on the phone line, so I appreciate your patience and I urge you to shop at QVC.com. But the decorating ideas with this are absolutely endless. Before we go into some of those ideas, Michelle, and see your home, I wanted to quickly just talk about the materials again that are used. Are these pine cones? They're genuine pine cones. Do I have that right?
They are.
Because
they are
look
genuine.
real.
Genuine. Yes, and there's some that are very large, some that are a little bit smaller. They're kiln dried and treated, so they're not going to crumble, so they look great. And remember too, these are all molded tips on there. Those berries, there's so many of them. And on that hanging basket, I wanted to point out this real cocoa fiber. There actually is a little disc there on the bottom. If you wanted to set that tabletop, you could. I actually took the chains off of mine. There's little clips at the bottom. You can leave them on and tuck them in, but you can hang this up, of course, as well. You can set that in a bowl or a pot or an urn if you wanted to do something like that. But I just love that. It's not very often that you see those hanging baskets, or you might call this pot filler too. So this is just I love that we added this to this line.
Well, I'm going to take a little stroll through the studio here, and don't mind if I do grab a luminara. Because I'm going to do a little decorating myself. So come on over here with me. I want to show you some of the ideas that we have, and then we're going to see your house as well, Michelle. Now, this is really pretty. If you come on over here and you see, like, maybe you have a hutch or you have an entryway table, it completely changes the look if you just go ahead and you put a garland, or you go ahead and you put swag on either side of these. This is the whiteberry choice. Really fresh, really pretty, goes with any decor, and I would say if you have more of like a modern farmhouse type look, that might be a good choice for you. Take a look back here. This is just adorable. We've got one of the hanging plants and then this cute little ladder. This is very farmhouse fresh. This happens to be one of my favorite ways, Michelle, because you don't have to worry about the scent. This doesn't have a scent. This isn't a real leaf. This is giving you that beautiful tablescape without having to worry about, oh, okay, we're gonna smell some of the balsam or the pine cone or whatnot. Obviously, in a beautiful hutch like you have here, obviously, we want to put these around the Christmas tree, and the mantle is always a great way. But I think one of the things that I love about a wreath is that sure, it could go on your door. It sure can, but it can go so many different places. In fact, I'm just gonna take an ordinary table and pop it here as my centerpiece, and voila, put a candle in it, and I mean, that was about as easy as it comes.
Very cute. I love it. You know what? I love using it that way too. I mean, that is beautiful. Okay, and that's a 24-inch wreath, by the way. So, and it's very nice and deep there as well.
Yeah. Now, okay, is this your house, Michelle?
This is my
That
home.
is
Yes.
so beautiful.
Thank you so much. I just, you know, it was so easy to do. I put that wreath up on the mirror, the garland right there on the top of the mantle, 2 of the swags, and I'm with you. I love the swags. That's a beautiful teardrop shape. And then I actually put 2 of the hanging baskets in that basket at the bottom. But it feels fresh. It feels good. You know, if I took those stockings down, that could be an all-winter decoration.
Yeah,
And
it's
this is
really
my
nice
kitchen.
too. I mean, look at that. Like, you don't have to worry about pine needles going anywhere. You don't have to worry about
No.
this dying. You can use it year after year. You can use it indoors and outdoors. Boy, I tell you what, that really spruces up the space.
It really does. You know what? I love it too. We did a little DIY. My husband and I did that tile, painted our cabinet, you know, added a little
Beautiful.
wreath and garland, and it looks so great. Just
Great
love it.
job. Great job on the DIY.
Thank you. Thank you. And this is Rachel Pavis. She's, you know, my partner today with this today's special value. This is the front of her home. I love how she hung those flags up on her lamps on each side.
Yeah, I
But
like that too.
just pretty. Doesn't matter if the sun gets on there, the rain or snow. And how gorgeous is Rachel's dining room there? She actually put the wreath up on the chandelier. And that
So
is
cool.
another great idea. And of course, there's going to be no needles falling off of there, nothing to clean up. That looks beautiful.
Well, and it's so nice too that you don't have to worry about like finding a plug or worry about the battery pack or where did the remote go. Now, if you want to add lights, sure, you sure can. There's Terry Khan's home.
Ah.
Doesn't that look festive? I mean, that's so inviting, right? Like you just want to nuzzle up with your Berkshire blanket, sit on a little, you know, in like a cute little chair in there. Maybe have your hot chocolate or your hot cider or your eggnog. Oh, is there a puppy? That's so cute. All right, H232892 is the item number. I'm gonna head on outside, Michelle, because of course these are indoor and outdoor use, and that's officially outdoors. That's not just like, hey, that's our outdoor set. That is literally for real outside. Okay, so you have a choice. Oh, did we lose Michelle? Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick update of what you can get. I'm gonna walk outside here and let me just show you all the choices that you can get. You do have a choice of ship date first and foremost, so you could ship right now or you can ship out on November 29th. Now, in addition to that, you have the choice of the wreath, which we talked about earlier, and I'm gonna show you all of these. So here's the wreath, it's 24 inches. Okay, red berries or white berries for all of them. And you saw all these different ways to decorate the wreath. Indoors, outdoors, against a mirror. I put it on a table with a luminara in the center of it. Up to you, 24 inches. Then you have the garland, which is 6 feet. So that is a substantial garland. So actually, I believe we have 2 right here. There's one, and then they connect in a hook right there, and there's 2. So that's the garland. You also have an 18-inch basket, the hanging basket. So we have the hanging baskets up here hanging. We also have taken off the chains, like Michelle said, and we've popped them in urns as well. So you could use them different ways if you wish. So here's, you know, the hanging basket in a different manner. In addition to that, we have the swag. And the swag is like that teardrop shape. I'm gonna head over here and show you the swag. So here's an example of one swag. And earlier you saw them hanging on the lanterns and you saw 2 swags, and I'm gonna walk around a little bit and show you some more different ways to decorate. So you do have the red berry choice or you have the white berry choice, and you can see that we have mixed and matched the red and white together. So that's a really fun option. Now you have 8 different varieties. They are all under $50. It's brand new from Wicker Park. It is our only today's special value as far as greenery goes for the rest of the year. That's it.